Asia here, and I am coming to you guys with a pros and a cons video of Senegalese Twists, Marley Twists, Havana Twists. As you guys know, that the only difference between these types of twists are the type of hair that is used. So Senegalese Twist uses Kanekalon hair, the jumbo braid, usually that is looks like natural hair that's been blown out. And then Marley Twists uses the Marley braiding hair. In Havana Twists, there is a specific hair that you can buy for those, which is the Havana twisting hair, or you can actually use Marley hair for that. So I'm gonna get right to the pros. With my large Senegalese twist and Havana twist, the number one thing I would say is time. It takes less time to do large twists. Havana twists, Marley twists, and large Senegalese twists take way less time than the small Senegalese twists. For me, on average, my large Senegalese twist takes me 6 to 8 hours to do my own head, and when coming to doing a client's head, it takes me 4 to 6 hours. So in comparison to the small twists, which take me on my head 10 to 13 hours and 7 to 9 hours on a client's head. So that's a big difference in time, saving time. And also keep in mind that Marley Twist and Havana Twist, I use the same method, the invisible method. I will link that tutorial in this video for you guys so you can see how I do it. But basically I use the invisible method for all my twists, so the installation time is the same. The only difference is the amount of hair I'm using and the type of hair that I'm using. Okay, so the next pro that I would like to talk about is maintenance. Okay, this style is very low maintenance. It's a get up and go style. I would say that basically it is such a advantage for me because I don't have to worry about what I'm going to do to my hair. Also, I get to see the growth of my hair because it's a low maintenance style. When you have high manipulation styles that you're constantly manipulating your hair is breaking at the ends because you're constantly manipulating it. But with this style, you have the opportunity to actually leave your hair alone and to see your hair grow because you're not, in turn breaking it at the ends with the detangling constantly, the braiding, the twist styles, whatever, the higher manipulation styles. So that's another pro, the growth and the low maintenance of the style. And then another pro for me is just the versatility. I can do so many styles within 5 minutes. Hopefully I can get a video to you guys of my favorite styles, but definitely the versatility. I mean, updos in 5 minutes. It's just a really versatile hairstyle, and I love that about it. So those are my pros. On to my cons now. Basically, some of you probably know this, but with this type of style you cannot wet the hair. So that's a con for me because especially with Kanekalon hair, so the Senegalese twist in particular, not so much the Marley hair, when your hair gets wet, it frizzes out of the braids. And because this is a straighter textured hair, if you are natural, your hair is going to look older faster because your hair is starting to frizz out of the braids. So that's a con for me. Also, I work out, so if you get your hair wet, if you get oil in your hair, anything that can cause the twist to slip. Especially with larger twists, because the twist is heavier on your hair because you're using more hair. So it's more hair on your hair, and you have this oil in it or this water, this sweat, and it's going to slide. It's gonna slide. So for me, that's a con because I work out 6 days out of the week, and so as you know, your forehead sweats, and my forehead, the sweat from there gets on the perimeter of my hair, which in turn causes my edges to slip. And this is inconvenient because then I have about 3/4 of an inch, which is a combination of my hair slipping and new growth, which makes my hair look like it's holding on by a thread. Yeah, don't like that. But for me, what I do to combat that is I just redo my edges. And I've had to do redo my edges one time since I've had this style, and I'm coming up on the end of my 4th week. So that's another con for you guys. And finally, just the back of the hair rubs. So I would say rubbing is a con. The back of the hair rubs against, you know, your shirt, which can cause you know, your natural hair in there to kind of mat or frizz up. So the back of the head, if you wear your hair down a lot, which, you know, I like to wear my hair down, it can rub against your shirt or whatever, which could in turn cause frizzing and stuff of that nature. So that right there is another con. And then when it comes to Marley hair in specific, it can dry your hair out. I don't really experience it with Kaneka line hair, but with Marley hair, like when I take them out, my hair is so thirsty. Okay, even with me putting a leave-in spray in my hair, you know, occasionally with the install in, it's something about Marley hair that just dries my hair out. So for me, looking at the pros and cons, I prefer the Senegalese twist over the Marley twist just because of that reason. However, keep in mind that Marley twists, with those, you are going to have less noticeable frizz. So if you're the type of person who's just like, you know, I got that coarse hair, because I know some of you ladies are like me and you have really coarse hair and your hair is gonna frizz out, you might want to go with that Marley, because that Marley is gonna look nicer for longer. And also keep in mind, ladies, that the smaller your twists, probably the less slipping you're going to get most of the time. Not all of the time. I'm not going to say that, because when I had some like really small twists, I did experience some slipping. So not all of the time, but just try not to use too much oil on your hair, and keep in mind that, you know, you shouldn't be wetting your twists, okay? So when it comes to maintenance, what I do overnight, I take this scarf, it's pretty long, and I tie this scarf around the perimeter of my hair, and then once I do that, I'll take my satin bonnet and I'll put my satin bonnet on over that, okay? And that's what I do to maintain my hair overnight. For you ladies who like to work out, what I do when working out that really helps to minimize the amount of sweat that's actually getting on the perimeter of my hair, because I know some of you ladies like to get it in like me, those intense workouts and you're like dripping sweat. Well, a dry fit, basically bandana or scarf. I got mine from Walmart for like $5, I believe, and I just put it around my head and I use it when I run, and that absorbs some of that sweat. It's really helpful, and it also has holes in it, which allows my hair to breathe. I hate when my weave stinks. I can't stand it. And since I mentioned to you guys earlier that you cannot wash this hair with it in without the risk of it slipping and frizzing up really bad, you know, I had to find something to combat it, and that's what I found to be the most helpful. Also, I use the Jane Carter leave-in spray. Now, I do not use this every day. I don't believe in that. I feel like before you put in your braids, you need to have your hair moisturized well. You know, don't put in your braids or twists or whatever on super dry hair. Like, take care of your hair beforehand. And also, I don't believe in keeping them in for more than 2 months anyways, okay? Me personally, 6 weeks is like my max, okay? But as far as this, I spray it in my hair like 2 to 3 times a week, okay? And that's generous to say, because like I said, I take good care of my hair, and I don't believe that you need to spray your hair every day. I don't. Some people, y'all might disagree, you know, to each his own, but I just feel like my hair was moisturized so well that, you know, it's good. So I do it about 3 times a week. Okay, so I hope that this video was helpful to you guys, and if you guys have any questions whatsoever, you can reach me on Instagram at AsiaMay_natural. You can also reach me on Facebook at facebook.com/AsiaMayNatural. Or you guys can go ahead and comment down below in the comment section, and I will try my best to answer your questions within a timely manner. Also, you guys, I am going to be having more videos for you guys, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you can stay in tune with me. And I also will be launching my first website, and on this website I'm going to be sharing encouraging things, you know, uplifting things, as well as hairstyles. I'm going to be blogging on this website. It's really something that in my heart I want to encourage people to embrace their natural beauty and to redefine, you know, the negative connotations of beauty, what it means to be beautiful. So you guys, please, you know, stay tuned, connect with me. You know, I would love to hear from you guys, love to hear what you guys would like to see in the near future. I hope that everyone is just so blessed, and I just thank you guys for watching. Thank you for my new subscribers. Take care, you guys.